Bang on them walls into the roof balls, and then the cops come make the place go down. And you'll never shut this down. Shut this down. Shut this down. Don't worry about nothing. Turn up them drums. Turn up them drums. Make the place go down. Don't worry about nothing. Make the place go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and it's Week 6 in the NFL as we join you from Soldier Field.
Looming over one team's head today, a losing streak at 5.
Jim, when you have a 5-game losing streak, you're doing a lot of things wrong in the league, especially when you're a good football team. You're turning the football over. But I think the biggest thing is players are just not doing their job. They're freelancing, and when you do that, especially on the defensive side, you give up those big plays. That, to me, is the biggest reason why they have a 5-game losing streak.
We're underway here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Marshall standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Surveys. That's a ball that should have been caught. Here's our look at the Falcons lineup. Their passing numbers on the year are just dreadful. The Falcons decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Jarring hit that time, knocks the ball free. Now a look at the Bears' defense. They have been shredded week after week against the run. They've had almost no chance. Falcons now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Falcons take it from the 23. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series. Matt Bosher ready to punt. Looking for a lane on the return.
He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
The Bears love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
First down at the 46.
tackled down right around the 48.
Here's the Bears offense. This season, they rank towards the bottom of the league in rushing yards per game. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The Falcons defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Cutler's back in shotgun formation.
Charles on the receiving end.
Charles is tackled down at the 45.
That out route that time was run to perfection by the receiver. He made such a sharp cut. He gives himself some space from the defender, and the quarterback puts the football right on target, just short of that first down marker.
The Bears break huddle and show a jumbo look. The Bears will take the snap from the 45.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I think, Jim, anytime early in the game, most coaches don't want to take a chance and give momentum to the other football team, so they would punt it in a situation like this. But this one's interesting. Wouldn't shock me also to see the coach go for it on fourth down.
The Bears showing no fear at this stage of the game, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Red 18.
And he'll take the snap and plow ahead.
The Falcons might have been caught off guard there on that fourth down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
Coming to the line at the 43.
First down at the 43. That picks up about 3. Here's how the Falcons defense, they've had a tough time this year slowing down the running game. It'll be interesting to see how they'll fare against it today.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
All right, here we go.
Feeds him again. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Running right through the trenches. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center. Takes it again. Still on his feet. Has 12 on this play. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. First and 10.
The Bears go back to the ground. The Bears get a first down.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
First and goal. The give this time to the fullback.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
This long drive continues. Second and goal at the 1.
Runs it across for the touchdown. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
The point after try is in the books. The Falcons in kick return formation.
Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Falcons offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The Bears with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 19.
And they get the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Lewis is going to receive the toss. That's a gain of only a yard.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, 3rd and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up.
The Bears set at the line. Dime package. Marshall's going to take it from the gun. And there's a drop. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly. And this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time. And the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
He's got a chance for a return.
That's a tackle right near the 48.
And a run back of about 8. The Bears offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
First down at the 48. Brought down at the 47-yard line. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The give. It's Navarro Bowman who brings him down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Welcome back to this defensive showdown.
It's 3rd down coming up.
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got a lead. It's close. It's 4th down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Falcons got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
First down at the 20. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Lewis is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now second down.
The Bears defense now is going to go nickel. Lewis going to take the handoff now. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Lewis is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
This is third down.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Palmer rolls it in. And it's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
Still on his feet. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner is just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Bears weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt. As they take the field here, do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3 and out business.
Yeah, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Second down.
Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert! You ready? Red 18! Red 18!
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And gains about 1.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
It'll be third down.
Here we go!
They hand it off to him again. And he's brought down right at the 43.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Falcons offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Lewis is brought down after picking up only a yard.
Lewis is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down here after that run play.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. Lewis is going to secure the handoff. Picks up about 2. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Lewis is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
the way, third down. Marshall's on the move. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Marshall's athletic enough to get out of the pocket. That's a really good job by him. But you have to give the defense a lot of credit. They shut down all the receivers.
He's got a chance to return this one. Gains 11.
The Bears offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 38. Up the gut here. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Coming to the line at the 38.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
Cutler steps back into the gun.
Got drilled as he throws it.
Long way to go in this game. No reason to panic right now, and I don't think the offense will. They'll call a nice conservative play here.
Third down on the way.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The Bears take it from the 38.
And intercepted.
Not much has gone right for this team, Phil, but the interception might just be the spark that the offense can feed off of before halftime.
Yeah, if you want a spark on the offensive side, you got to get the offensive line to play better. When they play better, it helps all the skilled people. That's what needs to happen right now.
Falcons will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 7-0.
Marshall's got it in the gun. Michael Palmer with the reception. That's a gain of 6. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
2nd down and 4. He's wide open for the grab. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
Jim, a good decision here by the coaches to go into hurry-up offense right before halftime. You want to get as many plays off as you can before the halftime whistle blows. There's nothing like a big hit. When you get it and it connects, it gives your defense some emotion. Look at the guys, how they're jumping around. Hey, that gets everybody excited.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Deshaun Jackson has the catch. 3rd down now.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job. Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here is many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible.
48-yard field goal try on the way. An empty possession for the offense. Phil, a lost opportunity to put up 3 right before the half and mentally change things as well.
Absolutely nothing worse than missing a scoring opportunity right before halftime, because you're going to trot off the field and all you're going to think about is that was a blown opportunity.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Bears take it from the 38. And a gain of 4.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
That's second down coming up.
You ready? Red 18. Hey, you go rally.
Takes it from the eye for a gain of about 5. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Third down.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
With this kick, the second half is underway. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Bears take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Here we go. Hold on, baby. Alert. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert.
And now here's the first snap of the second half.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second down here.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Handoff made.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
First and 10.
Once again, they'll run it. That's a gain of 8. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Coming up, second down.
Zebra. 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 Zebra.
Gives it to him again. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Bears offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
Here we go. Red 18. Go rally. Rally. Here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Now first and 10.
Tosses the football. And they get to him at the 45.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
Coming to the line at the 45. The Bears will take the snap from the 45. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
The Falcons guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Now looking at 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18. Rally. Hold on, baby. Alert.
3rd and 8. And it's batted down.
The Bears don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Falcons talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Lewis handed the football. Gains 5. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Lewis is marked down after a gain of 4.
Lewis is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's 3rd down coming up. Flip to the outside. And he races out of bounds at that point.
The Falcons, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that 1st down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the 2nd half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another 1st down, and that'll serve your team well.
1st down here. They'll stay on the ground on 1st down. Picks up 8 here.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. And incomplete as Jones can't hold on.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
This is 3rd down. 2 tight ends on the field here. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. The Falcons have it at the 24. Room to work.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The Falcons look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down here after the run. Makes the reception. Freeman, that time on the tackle. Wasting little time.
Let's round. Here we go.
Second down and 5. The sack belongs to Pernell McPhee.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
It's 3rd and 15 here after the sack. Marshall's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Downfield. The ball is jarred loose. This defense sure has been impressive for the better part of 3 quarters. They've really played sideline to sideline and just know where to go with the football.
I like the way the defense is playing, but let me say this to the offense and especially the wide receivers. There is not a rule that says you can't get open. You are allowed to separate from defensive backs. They have not done that all day long here. Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Bears bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
The Bears will take the snap from the 35. Slashing to the right side. Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action.
You ready? 5 and 8. 5 and 8. Zebra.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
It'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Out of the gun. Gets it out for the completion.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. For about 4. He's now past the 100-yard mark on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down following the run.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
He'll get it again. Has space. And in for the touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
Driving extra point is good. The Falcons ready to return the kick. He'll take it from the 1. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Falcons stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Lewis is lined up as the single back. First down at the 21. That picks up 7. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. Second and 3. Lewis got it on the handoff. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
First down here.
The Bears go with the dime formation here on defense.
Marshall standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Underneath and incomplete that time.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Has his man. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Marshall's completion percentage, 40% on the day. Here's the first snap after the big play. Marshall's back in shotgun formation. Finds his mark.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Throws the pass. That's a gain of 6. That's his first reception today.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
They'll go shotgun here. Intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
This game is late, and that pick could have sealed the shutout.
It's going to be a good week coming up for the defense, man. If they can get this shutout, wow, does that give you a lot of energy and excitement going into next week's preparation? It just makes you a better defensive football team when you have performances like this.
Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center.
Handoff. Looking for some daylight up the middle.
That's a timeout by the defense.
Red 18. Red 18. Zebra.
Second down and 10. They'll run it here. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Third and long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third and long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Red 18. Red 18.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Jay Cutler from the shotgun. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
The Bears put themselves in a terrible situation. Third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
First down following the long play. To the ground. And a flag comes out. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. First down, offense readying for the snap. Gets the handle here. Taken down at the 21.
The Bears offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job at the offensive line.
Zebra. All right, here we go. 588. We're going to rally.
They call his name again.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. On the way, third down.
We ready? 588. 588.
Rodgers taking the handoff. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Timeout called by the defensive unit.
The Bears will have to punt. Let's see what he can do here. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. And a run back of about 5.
The Falcons have to still be thinking about that last possession. They were actually moving down the field. And then, of course, the untimely interception ended things.
Yeah, the defense, look, they got good players. And, you know, you give them enough chances, they're finally going to make the play. You have to be careful with the football. The offense was not, and that's why it resulted in an interception.
What do you think they're talking about in that huddle after that drive-killing interception?
They're probably telling the quarterback, if you do that again, we're going to kick you out. I don't know, but they got to play better.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Takes it from the gun. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down. The Falcons have a tough road ahead of them. Marshall's been trying to battle through some tough spots, but he's been up and down today.
That's what you have to do.
Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, You must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Falcons call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. All set to punt here. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Bears didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
The Bears are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Takes the knee. Takes the knee. Third down on the way. Takes the knee. A pair of true defensive efforts out there today that stood out, but in the end, it's a win for one side, even though the offense did not come out impressively.
When you see a low-scoring game like that, Jim, it means one thing usually. A lot of hard hitting. It was tough to score. Conditions were tough. And, hey, no matter how you win, you are happy.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.